Ohio. It's the Thunderbirds and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes offense will get the football first. And here comes Tavian St. Clair. We could end up seeing some points in this one, an explosive offense against a defense that has been, shall we say, vulnerable. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Enough to move the chains. Turning on the Jets. He's at the touchdown. Buckeye. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Thunderbirds offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Working the ground game. Defense all over it. The Thunderbirds come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's why as a defense it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Kick is in the air. Makes the catch at the 35. Slips through the line. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And it's the Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking for a crease to the left. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Jackson will throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Defense in press coverage. Selling the fake. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Gets the back moving. He'll take it himself. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Got the first down. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Buckeye! And once he the band might as well start playing.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Thunderbird sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And it's the Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
The give on the counter. Driven back.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Made a defender miss. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Holly, what do you have?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The give to the back. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get out.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Thunderbird sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll ride him again. All over him immediately. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They'll run the screen. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets a block. Smashes ahead. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Might as well run him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Breaks into the open. He's at the top. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Thunderbird sideline, there is so much excitement right now, guys, for their wideout. He just broke the conference season record for the most receiving yards on that last drive, and they are going to continue going to him. His quarterback is giving him a pat on the helmet. They know he's set history, but they want to keep getting him more yards here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating. Keep eating.
There he goes. He's at the top. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeye! Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their... They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
The quarterback has to be able to get the ball out. When you're in an empty backfield, this area of the field, you don't have any tight ends or running backs helping you in pass pro. You've got 5 blockers. So you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, especially if they're adding extra guys. And the QB there needs to know, if it's not open right away, I'm throwing this thing into the bleachers. He does not, and gives up the big safety.
Howie, what do you have?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating. Keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They give it to him again. There he goes. He's got the first down. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. They put the brakes on him.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get hit.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. His 8th touchdown of the game. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get...
Snags it, and he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Looking for running room. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to get started. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Bulldozes his way through. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are.
It's a running, just keeps moving. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point.
He's going for the goal line, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Buckeyes! His 9th touchdown of the game. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Powers through the defender. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Jackson will throw. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Turns it upfield. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Hand off again. There's some daylight. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now they'll try the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. Got the first down. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We kick things off with Cal taking on the number 21 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. The biggest concern he has right now is their offense. They do have an opportunity to take the field and start the third quarter. He said, we have got to gain momentum. This home team and home crowd is making it difficult, but he said, I believe in our guys. We talked at the half, we've made some adjustments, and we'll see if they're able to come out and get back on track to start the third. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And it's the Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Looks it in. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can tell you that it is electric down here right now. You can feel the momentum shift because they are celebrating history. Their running back has just broken the national record for most rushing touchdowns in a game. And
he's loose on the right. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown! Buckeye! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. And that, his 10th touchdown of the game.
And how about this, though, man? Picking up right where they left off, putting up points, being explosive, being a threat. You thought at half maybe the defense would come up with some answers. So far, first drive, no answers to be found.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job getting the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Really needed to get some distance on that punt from this spot on the field, and he did. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He almost broke that one. They finally get him stopped, but let's see if he had a little help. There's a penalty marker down. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Keeps it moving. It's Jackson. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Driving forward, it's Jackson. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Nestles it in at the 35. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ollie, what do you have?
Guys, here on the Buckeyes sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. To the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll try to pound their way in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Second and long here. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Here on Ohio State's sideline, some decisions need to be made. What an incredible record for their running back, who has broken the national record for the most rushing yards in a game on that last drive. Their teammates are so fired up. He's fired up. But now the coaches have to decide, do they put him back in the game? The defense hasn't found a way to stop him yet. We'll see if they continue to ride this history-making player here today. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Takes the handoff. It's Rodgers. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Looking for the marker. Can't get him to the ground. Not going to make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward if they're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The corners are walked up tight. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Hits the hole. It's Jackson. Turning it on. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Keep it on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeye! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Thunderbirds with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. And it's the Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Freshetta Downs going up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense putting points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Look out! And down he goes.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Out wide right, it's Smith. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to run it in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Man, you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for 2-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got rid of it just in time.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This all...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Left side is Smith. At the 45 on his way. Running free. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to go. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right back to it. Swamped immediately. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.